How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Hawkeye Season 1, Episode 3, titled Echoes. Okay, so picking up where we left off last week, Kate and Clint are now captured by the Tracksuit Mafia. I, I really don't know what... They try and... they're a team, but they have very poor communication, and so just shit is just weird. Anyway, um, we also get introduced to Maya, a deaf girl. She's a deaf girl. That's we don't from a we actually don't know anything about her family except that at the moment we don't know anything about her family except she's deaf. That's all we know. Oh, she's also missing a leg. She's got a prosthetic. Um. Anyway, the Russians are. I don't actually think they seem Russian, right? They're like that stereotypical like uh media type of Russian. Like I don't actually know if they're Russian or not. The Eastern Europeans, since I don't actually know what their ethnicity is exact. They're like they're having them on like the rides, going back and forth, and laughing and having like the time of their lives. Maya pops in, tries to question them. It doesn't go well. Um, Clint claims that Ronan was killed by Black Widow. He was not. I actually did go and read back up on who the Ronan was, and anyway, while this is going on, they escape. Fight breaks out. Clint has lost his hearing aid. He can no longer hear. Maya crushes it. And as they're escaping, Kate wants to take the Challenger. Clint's like, no, we're not smashing a I think it was a 77 Challenger. And they run off in a car. And the funny thing is, uh, in the ensuing chase, where Kate gets to use a bunch of trick arrows, Clint's driving backwards, all this really fun stuff. Clint asked about a couple of his trick arrows, and like a plunge arrow, what is this fun for? And they managed to escape with like a it's kind of sort of like a grappling arrow. So they swing a la like Batman, Spider-Man style. Um, and Clinton uses the plunger arrow to stick to a train, and she's like, "Oh, now I get why that's here." Um, it's interesting. He uses Pym particles arrow to make his only normal arrow ginormous to blow up a truck, which is funny. Um, Afterwards, they are waiting outside of a doctor's office. Back alley doctor. You know the type. You know the type. She's like, look, I'm busy, and she's like, look, we just need you to fix this. She's like, give me 5 minutes, cash only. Um, the hearing aid does get fixed, and they have breakfast. Where they have a talk. They have a heart to heart of sorts. Give me a moment. Uh, Kate tells him he's a hero, whether he wants to be or not. He is a hero because he's like, I'm spent my entire life being nobody, blah blah blah. I'm not a role model. He's like, she called him out. It's like, what do you mean? You literally stayed instead of going on a family vacation to help some random stranger. Now it's his fault. If you know, you know how it's his fault. But we'll get into that in the later episodes, I'm sure. Um, anyway, they go off to as they're driving off, Kate tells Clint of her suspicions of Jack. And so they go to her mom's penthouse to investigate Jack and a bunch of other stuff. Kate gets locked out as Clint hears something and walks off. And the episode ends with Jack holding Clint at sword point. Or by the neck with a sword. It's funny. Well, not funny, funny, but it's kind of funny that the spy got had someone get the drop on him. But holding the hero like knife point essentially is not so funny. But yeah, I don't like Jack. I don't know if that's just me. I don't like him. I want him dead. Uh, Clint. Okay, I'm starting to like Clint. Obviously, I said last week I don't like Clint. I wish it was Natasha. I still wish it was Natasha. Uh, Mainly because I like Black Widow as a character more than Hawkeye. I mean I like a lot of the Avengers more than Hawkeye, to be fair. Um, but yeah, this episode, while a bit slow, had more to it than the two episodes previous. Who knows? Maybe episode 4 will finally do it for me. Anyway, the fact that it's 6 episodes and I'm like hoping for episode 4 to be like amazing is yeah, this ain't it, MCU peeps. This ain't it. But hey, look, it's better than What If, right? It's got about as much information per episode as WandaVision did. And WandaVision I covered as a season instead of as a per episode. But hey, anyway, tell me what you guys thought of it. Thought of the episode down in the comment section below. That's it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.